You may have previously seen them in blue, and they will be up against the bad Rangers Poznań from Poznań in Poland, playing in white. Both teams at the moment undefeated. Both teams having already played several games. Looks like we have Sneaker Freaker up to jam for Poznań. That's Poznań in the white. Ingria playing in the pink. Looks like they may have a Daredevil up to jam. Both teams have been incredibly to watch today, both extremely formidable. Daredevil straight into the Poznań pack, lots of force there. Sneaker Freaker trying hard, Firecracker just not letting her pass. She finds her way through nevertheless. Firecracker and Major Issue both finding their way to the penalty box. Sneaker Freaker finding lead jammer. But she is being immediately chased by Daredevil. Not much distance between them. Sneaker Freaker at the back of the pack, pretty hard, calls off the jam. Probably not fast enough. Looks like Poznań's pivot has found her way into the penalty box as well. They'll start with 2 blockers alongside Ingria's 1. Up for Ingria to jam, and we have Hulk. She will be up against 09 Hard Rocks, whilst we have an official timeout. One of the curiosities we've seen today here, if you're with us in the venue, the dressing rooms have all been decorated with a variety of stickers as provided by Ingria, team logos and a variety of sea creatures such as mermaids. It's kind of cute. And play is about to resume. This is Hard Rocks jamming for Poznań against Hulk jamming for Ingria. Both of them facing off against each other more than their blockers. Hulk finds herself forced to the inside, but not out of play. Takes lead, immediately followed by Hard Rocks. Jammers neck and neck as they come round those corners. We always like to see some jammer on jammer action. Ingria calling off the jam there before Poznań can reclaim space. Firecracker there taking a spiteful calling, causing an official timeout. Finds herself in the penalty box. The score at the moment, Ingria Rollers slightly in the lead with 3 points. Bad Range Poznań with 2. Sneaker Freaker lining up to jam for Poznań. Looks like Daredevil lining up for Ingria. Daredevil quite fast there, still has to force her way through Poznań, doesn't quite succeed. Sneaker Freaker, however, sneaking through the inside, immediately followed by Daredevil's. Definite jam-on-jammer action. Sneaker Freaker goes 1-on-1 versus Daredevil, comes off the worst and calls off the jam. 0 points either way in that jam, all over very quickly. Hard Rocks coming into jam for Poznań. Hulk coming in for Ingria. Ingria still 1 blocker down. due to the shortness of these jams. Hulk immediately in with a big hit. Referee sends her off for a back block. Hard Rocks has both lead jammer status and the advantage. Firecracker finally making a return to the track. Big hit there from the Poznań jammer. Makes her way through, picks up 4 points. Hulk not quite returning from the bench during the duration of the jam. She will start the next jam from the bench. Poznań now creeping slightly ahead, 6 points to 3. Looks like we have again Sneaker Freak lining up to jam for Poznań. Sneaker Freaker makes an easy pass through the Ingrian team. However, Hulk has rejoined the track. Collides with the Poznań defense, takes the inside just as easily. Sneaker Freaker looking to slide through and get some points from calling off the jam immediately, preventing Hulk from doing the same. Four points more there for Bad Rangers Poznań. Looks like we have Hard Rocks up to jam again for Poznań. She will be up against Daredevil. Ingria again have a blocker in the penalty box, 1 man down. Big driving push there from the Ingrian offense, allowing them to take lead, although Hard Rocks is fairly close behind. Some very impressive driving there from Libertine. And a little bit of a jump there allows Daredevil to pick up 4 points for Ingria before calling off the jam, denying Poznań. Catching that lead slightly. Hulk returning to jam for Ingria. Vying for position before the jam's even begun with Sneaker Freaker. Slightly chaotic pack to start with. Nevertheless, Sneaker Freaker is through. Hulk seemingly not far behind, but having to work hard to get past Chick on speed. Sneaker Freaker there telling her team to provide some offense and calling off the jam at the last available opportunity, therefore preventing Hulk from meeting the pack. Looks like she may have managed to squeeze 3 points there for Poznań. Daredevil coming back up to jam again against Hard Rocks. Big hits there straight off the jam line. Hard Rocks is pushing for it. Massive hit there against Libertine. Both stumbled. 3 blockers end up taking her position in front of her. Daredevil still working against the Poznań. Picks up a cut track penalty and will be going to the bin, giving Poznań both lead jammer status and a power jam. The Poznań blockers providing some fairly aggressive offense there, allowing Hard Rocks to get through almost unmolested. Picking up 4 points. Hard Rocks coming once again into the back of the Ingrian side, but calling off. Attempted to call off the jam, but failing to do so, picking up a forearms penalty in the process. This means Daredevil will be returning in short order. Daredevil now rejoining on the jam line. Versus Ingria's rather tricky wall. Standing back there to provide her access through, not providing a huge amount of offensive support. Not that she seems to need it, she is through. Poznań losing blockers to the penalty box. And the Poznań jammer now returning to the track. That's Hard Rocks. However, Daredevil has picked up another 4 points and is looking to pass through the pack again. Both jammers now hard up against tough walls. Hard Rocks really fighting and grinding against a wall, failing to make any purchase. Daredevil more or less doing the same, has called off the jam. Looks like a big collision there between two jammers. Both seem to be fine. Ingria Rollers picking up 4 points in that jam to Bad Rangers 3. Sneaker Freaker lining up to jam for Poznań. Ingria taking up a disruptive position there on the track. Looks like Hulk is jamming. She's using sheer brute force to try and get through. It fails. But she's still trying, and she is through. Takes lead jammer. Sneaker Freaker breaks through right behind her. Less than half a track's distance between the two. Both packs vying for position. Hulk comes into the back of Chick on speed, calls off the jam. Not sure many points were picked up there. Ingria managed to pick up 2 points. Poznań 0. Ingria slowly creeping up on the lead that Poznań built early on. We are now halfway through the game with just 4 points difference between our two teams. Hard Rocks lining up to jam again, this time against Daredevil. Hard Rocks immediately out on the inside. Strong performance there. Daredevil not too far behind her. Once again, both jammers out fairly quickly, fairly explosively. Looks like Hard Rocks, little apex jump. Beautiful little hop. Surely worth 4 points. Yes, it is. Bad Rangers now on 24, further taking steps into the lead. Sneaker Freaker back up to jam against Hulk. Sneaker Freaker starting directly behind the Ingrid line, pushing Hulk out of play, or at least attempting to. Takes lead jammer. Hulk still hasn't made it through, being recycled. Actually, no sense to the penalty box. Sneaker Freaker slides through again for 4 points. Finds the back of a wall, calls the jam early in order to prevent Hulk from rejoining the track next jam. She will start from the penalty box when she is good and ready, which won't be right away. Poznań picking up 7 points in that jam, further extending their lead now 31 points to 16. Tough game being played on both sides. Little bit of on-track reorganization there. Hard Rocks jamming for Poznań, comes up against Firecracker, closely followed by coming up against Hulk. Manages to push both of them slightly out of the way with a little hop over the apex to take lead jammer, just as Hulk rejoins the track. Both jammers now vying to get through the pack. Whoop, big slip there. She's okay, she's called the jam. Poznań picking up another 3 points there. Sneaker Freaka up to jam again. This time she'll be up against Daredevil. Ingria putting Firecracker and Koshek directly in her path. Fairly effectively so, it would seem. Daredevil, however, come up against Chick on speed, trying to push her past the inside line. May succeed, may not. Sneaker Freaka takes through the inside, Daredevil closely following behind her. Two jammers are more or less neck and neck, although Sneaker Freaka is slightly far enough ahead. Both packs moving quickly before reforming. Sneaker Freaka calls it off early. Looks like no points picked up there by... no, sorry, 2 points picked up by Sneaker Freaka for Poznań. Hard Rocks up to jam again for Poznań. Hulk for Ingria. Both trying to force their way through the packs. Hulk having a hard time against Jin in Weasley. Not allowing her through. She tries to skirt around the outside of Romana Bang instead. Does so. Takes lead jammer. But takes a back block penalty, so our lead jammer is in fact Hard Rocks. Hard Rocks will enjoy a power jam situation. And Ingria are down one blocker. That's 4 more points for Hard Rocks. Taking Bad Rangers Poznań to 40. Firecracker shortly to rejoin the track as a blocker for Ingria. Little hop there by Hard Rocks. Takes a big knock on the other side, but not before scoring 4 points. 5 minutes remaining in this game. Ingria still showing the will to perform. Looks like we have an official timeout. During this official timeout, I'd like to remind you of some of the teams that you've seen today. Playing right now, Ingria from Russia. We've also had Bratislava from Breslau in Poland, Riga from Latvia. Warsaw Hellcats, the local team from Poland. Heartbreaking Dolls from Prague in the Czech Republic. We've had the Chrome Sirens from Dansk in Poland. Brno Freak Show from the Czech Republic. Bad Rangers Poznań, who are playing right now. Spekulous Krakow, also from Poland. And the Breslau Rebels from Poland. And the game does resume. Sneaker Freaka being given plenty of trouble, trying to push her way past Daredevil. Eventually succeeds in pushing her out of play. Takes lead jammer. Looks like Koshek may be rejoining the track as jammer. Does so just in time before Sneaker Freaka calls off the jam. But she also succeeds in picking up points. Just 2 points this time, but points are points, and it is enough to give Poznań a 30-point lead, now leading 46/16. Hard Rocks lining up to jam for Poznań. Koshek lining up for Ingria. Koshek barging her way into major issue, looking to get through that through brute force, succeeds in doing so, takes lead jammer. Hard Rocks not too far behind. Fair amount of noise being made by the audience here. Koshek calls off the jam reasonably early. Succeeds, however, in picking up 2 points, bringing the Ingria rollers to 18. Sneaker Freaka returning to jam for Poznań. Koshek passing the panty onwards. Looks like Libertine may be up to jam for them next. Libertine dances down the outside, takes an easy lead. Sneaker Freaka, on the other hand, looking to make a star pass. Succeeds in doing so. Chick on speed is now their jammer. Libertine coming back into the pack. Chick on wheels, not that far behind. Libertine calling off the jam under pressure. Just 2.5 minutes left in this game now. 2 points picked up by the Ingria rollers in the last jam. It's like we have Hard Rocks lining up for Poznań, Daredevil for Ingria. Daredevil straight into Chick on speed, bouncing around from the inside to the outside to the inside again. Hard Rocks making it through the pack to pick up lead, but Ingria are not far behind at all. Seems to be a common tale so far this game, with both jammers making out of the pack at roughly the same time. Big hit there from Hard Rocks. Big collision there from Daredevil, attempting to jump the apex. That will cause some discussion between our referees. As expected, there is an official timeout to review that situation. And gameplay does resume. Koshek jamming for Ingria. It's a power jam situation, as it appears Hard Rocks is in the penalty box. This may give Koshek some time to score back some valuable points towards the end of this game. To force a way down the outside, not quite succeeding in being pushed out. Looks like we have a multiplayer block sending off the Poznań blocker. Major issue. Koshek makes her way through the pack, picks up lead jammer. But not before Hard Rocks is also on the track, skates around the outside. Big hit there, but still managed to stay in the track. Koshek coming back into the pack. Fully aware that Hard Rocks is directly behind her. Big hit there. Pausing there for a review. Like that's ending the game. our final score here with Bad Rangers Poznań, 48 points, taking first place at the FAB SLAV Sevens roller derby tournament. Ingria Rollers instead taking second place. That is our final score in our final game. Thank you for everyone who has been watching. Thank you for everyone who has been skating. This event could not have happened without the many officials, announcers, volunteers, the medic crew and all of the other sponsors who provided the prizes for today. Everyone here very tired. It's been a long, long day of roller derby. We started some 9 to 10 hours ago. If any of you have made it through every single game, I salute your endurance. And I think that is it from FAB SLAV Roller Derby Sevens here in Warsaw, Poland. It has been an absolute pleasure to talk to you today and host the games, and I bid you good night.